Good morning, folks. Good afternoon, wherever you are. One of the questions that I have gotten asked in the last 24 hours is my thought about Renter Nation. There is some well-known, I'll call them celebrities, maybe investors, out there pushing the concept of Renter Nation. Now, if you're talking about Renter Nation on the context of 2019, the trend was in your favor, right? We were seeing the continuation of trends of millennials, what will be follow on Gen Z, flocking to urban areas, wanting to be downtown, wanting to be close to work. We are seeing millennials and Generation Z increasingly not get driver's licenses and the like, which means you've really got to be downtown. You've got to be around subways or buses or other things to move you here and there. I believe, like many things, this health crisis has shaken everything up. I believe many individuals, families are reevaluating where they are, what they're doing, but most importantly, what they want to be doing the next 10 years. Life happens, right? If we're in 2019, tomorrow is very similar to today. You just get in your groove and things are working. Then we have this health crisis and your routine is disrupted. Not only is your routine disrupted, but what you're used to doing can't be done. Your favorite restaurants are closed. The theaters are closed. The bars are closed. And now you're left asking yourself, is this what I want in my life? Am I happy? Am I wasting my money? I believe this health crisis is going to turn the notion of Renter Nation upside down. I believe the trend is already happening where we are seeing Class A tenants who have the financial means and the flexibility in their work schedule to work from home or work from anywhere. We are already seeing them leave high-priced areas for the suburbs or the country. I believe that trend, frankly, accelerates. I believe millennials and the next generation, Gen Z, will increasingly ask themselves quality of life questions. And the increasing answer will be space is good. I don't want to be or have to be surrounded by lots of people in high-rise towers. My work is telling me I can live anywhere. So I believe probably when we look back on this in a decade, when we come back and look at 2020 and what did 2020 do for us, I believe one thing that will be statistically relevant is going to be that we stopped and reversed the notion of Renter Nation. I believe millennials for the next several years will become first-time homeowners, which means Class A apartments will see vacancies. I believe Gen Z, who I believe the oldest Gen Z now is 24, maybe 25. I believe they are going to increasingly ask themselves this question to begin with: where do I want to live? And again, they're going to be in their entry-level jobs. And if their entry-level jobs say you can work from anywhere, they are never going to come downtown. They won't be that next tenant in that high rise. This is going to fundamentally change the real estate world for years, I believe. I believe the owner-occupant ratio will go up 2 or 3%. I believe we could see what I believe was the peak in 06, which was 69 or 70%, which is the record. And a lot of that was fake, to be fair, bad lending practices. I believe we are going to see a rise in homeownership. I believe a rise in homeownership is good for America. I believe it is good to have roots. I believe more and more purchases will be out of expensive areas and high taxed areas. So I believe Renter Nation has seen the peak. I believe we are seeing millennials who, rightly or wrongly, were given credit for being Renter Nation. They just want to live downtown. They're not having kids. They're not getting married till later in life. I believe that trend reverses now. I believe Renter Nation has seen the peak. Let me know what you think. Do you think Renter Nation continues to move on, or do you think we see an owner-occupant percentage rise? Let me know what you think. I'd be interested. But I do believe the notion of Renter Nation continuing unabated was rudely and totally disrupted by this health crisis. And again, I think long-term, that's great for America, in my opinion, because I think homeownership is an anchor for financial wealth, for forced savings. Let me know what you think. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful